Updated August 3, 2018, 22 hours 33 minutes and 24 seconds. The Rabbitohs show why they are among the NRL premiership contenders by beating the Storm 30-20, while the Tigers celebrate a 25-16 victory on the road against the Knights. Rabbitohs claim win over premiers StormSouth Sydney have rocketed back into premiership reckoning after ousting defending champions Melbourne 30-20 on the back of an electric performance from Damien Cook at Sydney's Olympics Stadium. After relinquishing top spot to the Rabbitohs, the Storm's own title hopes could rest on scans for captain Cameron Smith after he limped off with an ankle injury late in the Friday night clash. Just a day after Craig Bellamy identified Cook as the man to fear in their top-of-the-table match, the coach's fears were realised as the Rabbitohs rake tore his team to shreds. In an encounter worthy of its blockbuster billing, Cook produced the magic moment that ended the Storm's 8-game winning streak. Moments after his ankle was crushed by Nelson Asofa-Solomona, and with his team ahead by only 2 in the 63rd minute, Cook burned 4 defenders in a 40-metre individual effort. The New South Wales State of Origin star, and likely future Kangaroos rake, finished the night with a 176 metres, 6 tackle breaks and a try assist. But the win was soured by a suspected ACL injury to utility Adam Duryea, while Sam Burgess could also be in trouble for what appeared to be a shoulder charge. In front of just 15,132 supporters, Alex Johnston sealed the victory in the 73rd minute, while Storm winger Josh Adokar nabbed a late consolation try. The win means the Rabbitohs leap over the Storm to reclaim pole position for the minor premiership with 4 games remaining in the regular season. Despite a third-minute penalty goal to Adam Reynolds, the Storm were the side who looked likely, on the back of a sharp attack that pushed them to an early 10-6 lead. Dale Finucane crashed over from short range, and was answered by a Heimel Hunt 4-pointer before Adokar turned on the afterburners to send Curtis Scott over. But Cook ensured it was a 4-point contest at half-time when he used his own elite speed to set up Burgess near the posts. There was a referee flashpoint just before the main break when the bunker pressed the wrong button and ruled a try to Campbell Graham, only to be quickly overturned on field. Tigers win over Knights heaps pressure on Warriors. West's Tigers have inched within a win of the top 8, prevailing 25-16 over Newcastle in a fluctuating contest. Probing Tigers playmaker Luke Brooks was the architect against the error-prone Knights on Friday night, scoring 1 try and setting up another either side of halftime in Newcastle. Knights half-back Mitchell Pearce was benched with a badly corked thigh as the hosts looked out of answers early in the second half. Instead, down 22-4, they rallied to within 6 points entering the final 10 minutes before Brooks drilled a field goal to ice the victory. The Tigers are now just 2 points behind the 8th-placed Warriors, who meet St George Illawarra in a Saturday clash. That now looms large. We made it harder for ourselves than we needed to or should have, but anyway. In the end we defended when we needed to and got the job done, Tigers coach Ivan Cleary said. Brooksy was really good, I thought. He ran the ball whenever he could and seemed to be whenever he did that something good happened. The Knights' sleepy first half display cost him and was one Ken Seo hopes to wipe from his memory. The winger started the game by kicking the ball out on the full and then did it again 20 minutes later, only this time the ball flew even further past the dead ball line. He was then sin-binned after deliberately slowing down the play. The ball after Pearce's loose pass handed the Tigers possession just meters from the line. In between CO's blemishes, the Tigers scored 10 points, with captain Russell Packer spinning out of a tackle for the game's opener. Newcastle replied through Sione Matiksha before Brooks restored order by skipping through for the easiest of tries and a 16-4 lead at the break. He then set up Robbie Farah before Callan Ponga and Aidan Guerra replied for the Knights to give hope to their 18,561-strong crowd. But the Tigers steadied when it mattered, scoring the final 3 points to keep their finals hopes flickering. There was one or two guys there that'll know where they came up short. Knights coach Nathan Brown said, "We started to swing the momentum then. Dropped the ball from the kickoff and the cycle started again." Brown said Pearce was in doubt for next week's trip to Auckland to play the Warriors, while Benji Marshall, calf, also pulled up sore in a concern for the Victors. NRL ladder-up topics: NRL, Rugby League, Sport, Australia, New South Wales, Newcastle 2300, Sydney 2000, Homebush 2140, Melbourne 3000. Vic first posted August 3, 2018, 17 hours 33 minutes and 57 seconds.